You probably have certain friends in your life who you know you shouldn't be friends with, who you know are low quality people and that you shouldn't be spending time with them because they're having a negative effect on you. You don't really feel valued in your friend group, do you? You're not really having much fun with them. Yeah, you go out with them every now and then, but there's no progress being made in that group. There's no progress being made towards self-development. And you know that you need to cut these people out, and yet you still find it hard to reject them and move on. Either because of two things. One, you feel like you have no other options or friends. Or whenever you decide, this is number two, whenever you decide to build up finally the courage to reject them, they start using manipulative tactics on you and you fall for them. So many people fall for them, even me. I'm not free of this mistake. For example, whenever I knew that I needed to cut someone off, I'd go up to him. I'd say, okay, we cannot be friends anymore. I need to cut you off because you've betrayed me. I've seen you hanging around with my enemy for multiple times now. I've heard you making fun of me behind my back. You don't value me. We can't be friends anymore. And you know what he'd say? Okay, I did that, but you did this, you did that. You did so many things as well. Or he'd say, bro, you cannot say no to me because I've done so many things for you. I've helped you with this and that. You need me. No, I don't. And then he started trying to manipulate me, saying that if you end your friendship with me, I'll stop doing this, I'll do that, I'll do this. You must not fall for this trap. As a young man, you cannot afford to spend time with people who don't value you. As a man, you must be on a higher purpose. You must spend time on developing yourself into becoming a good man instead of spending that valuable time of yours with these low quality people. You should be spending time on developing yourself, because only by developing yourself into becoming a better man will you be able to attract better friends. Stop being lenient with people. Stop being lenient with your friends. If you agree to everything they say, you'll become really easy to fool around with. You'll become really easy to use. People will use you easily for whatever they want. And your self-worth will fall to the ground. When you decide to say no to people or reject your friends, there's essentially 3 responses you can get. Number 1 is the don't care response. There's some people, some friends of yours, when you decide to reject them, they won't even care. Because these are the people who never really valued you. You'll be sat there thinking to yourself, okay, I should have rejected him a long time ago, because he never really cared about me. What was I friends with him? And this is a good thing, because now you got him off your mind, you got him off your chest. The second response is the boyish response, the childish response that I gave in the example. He'll start trying to manipulate you. He'll say that, okay, you need me or I need you. It can be any of those ways. He'll start using stupid manipulation tactics, and you cannot fall for this. These people are leeches. You cannot stay friends with them. They're not good for you. And the final response is the best response you can get. And you get this response from special people only. Because it's rare to come across people who will give you this response. And this is the manly response. These friends of yours who, when you decide to reject, they will actually take a step back and consider their friendship with you. They'll think, okay, I took this man for granted. He said no to me. He rejected me because he felt like I didn't value him anymore. Why did he feel that way? Where did I go wrong? How can I set things right? And these are the people that you want to keep as friends. Because they're willing to keep you as friends. But only if they fix themselves. And there's one extremely important thing I need to touch on. It's so common for people to say to you that you've changed. Or something like, you're not the same anymore. When someone says that to you, they are simply saying that because you do not act the way they want you to act anymore. I want you to repeat after me. They are saying that simply because you do not act the way they want you to act anymore. That's why they said that. This is manipulation. When you decide to reject low quality people, in their mind they're thinking, okay, this man, he rejected me because I betrayed him or something like that. And if he's really a man of his word, then he will not go back to being friends with me ever again. And so this is a sort of test for you. You cannot fail this test. Because if you go back to being friends with that person again, what you are doing here is you're throwing your self-image out of the window. Because now they're going to respect you less than ever before. Because now they know that you cannot even stick to your own words. And you know that now too. And so what happens? You stop respecting yourself. That's the worst thing that could happen to you. You lose self-respect and you start hating yourself now. You cannot allow that to happen, because if that happens, they've won and you have lost. Saying no to people is an extremely important skill that every single young man needs to master. And it's not going to be easy, because you've been saying yes to people. You've been weak for so long now. And the unattractive answer is that you're going to have to be doing this for a while to be okay with it. You're going to have to be rejecting low quality people for a while until you're okay with it. But you must value yourself at all times. Not everyone is worth your time and energy. Now scroll down, click on the like and subscribe button to help other young men come across this value as well. Safe.